You know, it's been almost a month now since you joined us. How do you feel about that? When I first met you, I said I could notice bags under your eyes. But now, those bags are gone. You really have accepted this way of life, haven't you? You found your true self. I'm so glad that I met you. It feels so great to have a partner in crime. You've become someone quite important to me. I can't imagine doing this without you now. We're almost at our stop. Let me park the car at the side of the road here. Did you recognize this building? Yep, that's right. And that's the same bank you used to work at. The one where you and I met. Since you joined up with me, we've robbed a lot of different places together. But I think it's about time you faced your past. Some of the people in there might recognize you. You used to be co-workers after all. But I want you to show the world that you've changed. That you've rejected it. The way it once rejected you. Those people were never your friends. Prove to yourself that you don't care what they think. Now let's get going. That money isn't going to grab itself. Have you got your gun ready? Good. Then let's begin. Everyone, get down on the ground. This is a robbery. You there, show us the way to the vault.
Yes, sir.
Walk faster, won't you? We don't have all day.
I'm sorry, sir.
We got security guards. Let's take them out.
Here's the vault. I don't know how to open it, I swear.
I'll handle that part. You don't need to worry. Hey, darling, help me plant the charges.
Wait, you? I know you. You worked here with us. Why? Why did you join him? After what he did?
Because I offered a better life. You people are content living your pointless lives, working day after day. And for what? This world's logic is all messed up. It's you people who don't make any sense. Say, what's your name, bank manager? I'm a little curious.
My name's Ben.
Really now? I had a feeling that's who you were. You see, my darling here's actually told me about you.
Huh? About me?
Yeah. You're the one who harassed my darling day after day while they were working at the bank. Your pointless abuse made my darling's life miserable. I won't forgive you for that.
You pathetic bitch. Why can't you do anything right? I'm giving you one more chance. Finish this paperwork tonight, or you're fired. And don't you dare ask for overtime pay. This was your own fault, so fix it yourself. What? Abuse? No. I never did anything like that. I would never want to harm them.
But you did. And you got a certain satisfaction out of it, might I add. Unfortunately for you, actions have consequences! Hey, darling. This will likely be the most important lesson I've told you yet. It's time to face your past. To tell the world you're not going to take shit from anyone ever again. Take your rightful vengeance on those who tormented you. Start with this person right here. Go on. Kick him. He once had you at his mercy. Now he's at yours. What are you waiting for? Do it. Do you seriously feel sorry for him? After what he did to you? I thought you understood my way of life. But you've still got a lot to learn, it seems. Don't you get it? These people don't matter. They're scum of the earth. They're the reason why our society is so fucked. Why people like you and I had to suffer. I guess you don't fully understand yet. That's fine. You'll learn that in due time. Because I love you, I'm gonna help you out with this one. This is for your own good, babe. If you don't beat him until he's black and blue, I'll kill him instead. So what will it be? Will you do it? Good. Now go on. Yes. Feel the power flowing through you. This is the power you deserve to have. The power the world took from you and dared to treat you like a lesser being. Savor this feeling. This feeling is home. This feeling is God. That adrenaline. It's addictive, isn't it? Holding someone else's life in your hands. There's nothing quite like it. This world has spent years conditioning you to be chained. I will teach you how to be free. Let's get this vault open, shall we? I'll detonate the charges. Hello? Axel? What is it? Police are entering the building? Alright. Thanks for telling me. Alright, darling. I'm gonna need you to put all the money in the bag. Keep filling the bags until they're full. I'm gonna stand guard and make sure no police get in here. Here they come. The bags are full? Alright, good. Get your gun out and let's get out of this building. Hello? Axel? It's me. We're in the lobby. The police outside don't know you're here, so ram your van through the window to pick us up. Quick, get in. Step on it, Axel. Keep driving. We can lose the cops. Quick, into that alleyway.
We've lost them, boss. Mission complete.
Good. Let's get back to the hideout. Home sweet home. Anybody want ice cream?
Boss, what took you so long in there? There should have been enough time for you to get in and out before the police arrived.
We had a few extra things to deal with.
You didn't torture someone again, did you?
Of course not. I know you'd kill me if I did that again. We just, roughed him up a little.
Was that really necessary? You should have just gotten the job done. Causing needless suffering is pointless.
Oh, come on. We can have a little fun, can't we? And besides, he had it coming.
Sometimes I wonder how you can look yourself in the mirror.
You act so righteous, Axel. But we're both killers. You can criticize me all you want, but you've done the same things.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you. Someday, I hope you realize that.
Jeez, what crawled up his ass? He's been awfully grumpy lately. Wonder what's going on with him. Huh? You want to know how me and Axel first met? Good question. I never thought you'd ask. The truth is, when me and Axel first met, we were enemies. He was a gunman who was hired to kill me by some guys who don't like me very much. Him and several other thugs suddenly burst through my door, and I quickly moved to defend myself. The thugs weren't that hard to kill. They went down easy, all except for Axel. His skills were through the roof. He knew just when to duck to avoid my shots. He was so good with his aim that he managed to shoot me in the arm. Eventually, I got the upper hand and injured him. But rather than finish him off, I thought I should make him an offer.
What are you waiting for? Aren't you going to kill me?
I don't think so. I think it'd be a waste to kill someone as skilled as you are. Tell me, who trained you?
No one special. I got the same training any hired gun around here does.
And yet you fight with such ferocity and determination. No, there's something different about you. You're not just doing this for money, are you? You've got a reason.
Maybe I do. What does it matter to you?
The truth is, Mr. Hired Gun, I don't do it for money either. I mean, that's part of it. But first and foremost, I do it because I like it. I'm an agent of chaos, if you will. Tell me, are you perhaps one of my kind?
I think you've got the wrong idea about me. I don't do this for fun. I am doing it for the money. But I need that money more than anything. I'm desperate.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, you're far more compelling than anyone else I've met. I have an offer for you. I'd like you to join up with me. If you do, I can promise you'll make all the money you'll need.
Are you sure? I just tried to kill you. Why would you trust me?
Oh, you really think you'd be able to stab me in the back? Listen, you're good. Really good. But not good enough to kill the Devil of Lior.
I accept your offer. If it means I'll get the money I need, I'll do whatever it takes.
Welcome aboard. Criminals nowadays are obsessed with getting the money. The buried treasure, if you will. The crimes themselves are just a means to an end. But I don't see it that way. To me, the crime is part of the treasure. Robberies are a work of art, just like a fine painting. The death, the destruction, the pure theatrical flair. All of it blends together to create something that people remember. So far I've just been involving you in robberies and small-scale crime. But you should know that every now and then, I like to do things that are a little more grandiose. In fact, for this past while, I've been cooking up something a little more grand in scale. You want to know about it? Okay. It's called Operation Ragnarok. I've been planning it for years. The entire city will be involved. And if it succeeds, the whole world will know our names, and we'll be the most infamous criminals of the 21st century. Of course, it's no easy job. But finally, after all this time, it's starting to seem like we have a chance of pulling it off. I'll fill you in on the whole thing later. Right now, I've got to set the groundwork. There's a powerful mafia family in the city called the Biancas. We've got to make a deal with them. You should come along. Every bit of practical experience helps. Though I'd recommend you wait outside the door while I do the talking. Alright, good. Go get your stuff. We're heading out.
Gentlemen, I've gathered all of you here today to this round table to discuss the current situation with our group. It has come to my attention that there's a traitor among us. Quiet! Thankfully, I've identified this traitor. We'll have him eliminated before we begin our discussions. But before I do so, I will give this traitor one last chance to reveal himself. If you do, your life will be spared. You have 30 seconds, starting from now.
It was me. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die. I'll do anything.
You failed the test. If you did not reveal yourself, I would have let you escape with your life. Instead, you cowardly chose to die a dishonorable death. Let this be a lesson to all of you. If you are ever compromised, if you are ever threatened, do not break. I will not tolerate failure from any of you. The worst your enemies will do if you don't give them what they want is kill you. But know this. If you ever dare to fail me, if you reveal confidential information and betray this group, the Bianca family will make sure you experience an agony worse than death. Let us continue the meeting. In other news, our group's financial situation requires some attention. Since the recent appearance of the so-called Bonnie and Clyde in this city, banks and stores everywhere have doubled their security. As a result, our income is at an all-time low. Does anyone have any suggestions as to what our next move should be?
I have a suggestion, if you'd be so kind.
What the? Who are you? Guards, apprehend him!
Hold it! Don't move!
Stop or we'll shoot! Ow! Hey, easy there. Don't hold me so tight. That kinda hurts.
How did you get in here? The guard should have killed you.
Your name is Antonio Bianca. You live at 13 Jamesville Avenue. You have a wife, 2 daughters, 1 son, and a beautiful golden retriever who smells like strawberries. You keep a taser in your nightstand, but you keep this fact a secret from your bodyguards, just in case one of them betrays you and you have to use it against them. Your wife has a birthmark on her left ass cheek, which supposedly no one knows about except for you and her. Aw, hey buddy. Why so silent? What's wrong? Did your balls drop off?
How do you know all this? Have you been stalking me? Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boys here shoot you where you stand.
Because, Mr. Bianca, my associates and I know where your family lives. And there's a lot of rival gangs who pay to have that information. If I were to be killed here, then, well, let's just say your golden retriever would be coming to live with my friends. You wouldn't want that, would you? It'd be such a tragedy, losing such a good boy. Oh, and, I guess your wife and children would be killed.
Guards, unhand him. You must be a very powerful individual to have gained leverage over me. You are the first, and I will make sure you are the last.
Now, no need to worry. I only brought your family into the equation so you wouldn't shoot me. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. I only came here to propose a deal.
What deal?
Well, I heard about your little financial problem, and thought you might like an opportunity to make some money. And if you agree to help me, I'll give you half the earnings.
You can forget it. We're not guns for hire. We deal with our own business and take orders from no one.
You might have a change of heart after you find out how much money is going to be involved. See, I'm expecting $5 billion.
$5 billion? From one heist? Are you joking?
Oh, it's no joke. You see, I'm taking my money from a rather wealthy source.
What exactly are you planning?
I'm so glad you asked. Everybody, please direct your attention to the projector.
What the? How did you get control of our equipment?
Stop asking questions. Now, this right here is a map of the Lior nuclear power plant. At the very center lies the reactor. Hypothetically, if that reactor were to have a meltdown, the resulting explosion would destroy about 80% of the city, as well as its inhabitants. Now, what do you think would happen if we took control of that power plant and took the whole city hostage? Well, to put it simply, the wealthy people of the city would be clamoring over each other to pay for their lives. We could demand any ransom we want, and if there's even a single person in the city capable of paying it, our pockets will be lined with so much cash, we could end world hunger 7 times over. Not that you guys would care about starving children.
This is terrorism. We'd make an enemy of the entire country.
But you have to admit, the reward would be more than handsome. And besides, we won't really have to blow up the plant. They just need to think we will. They'll give us the money, and everyone lives.
Nuclear power plants are always prepared for terrorist attacks. You think no one's tried this before? I may be a powerful man, but there's only so much I can do against a place with such tight security.
To that end, I have a gift for you. Here.
What's this?
A tablet. The screen shows you the camera feeds of all the CCTV cameras in the power plant, as well as all the details of their security system. Nothing of theirs will remain secret from us.
How on earth did you get this?
I've been inside. I disguised myself as a scientist, and over the course of several months, I mapped out the entire place and took control of their system. Anyway, you can play with that thing for a little while, and whenever you're convinced it really does what I claim it does, you can give me a call. For now, I'll be taking my leave.
Wait, how? How did you do all of this without getting detected? Such a task would be monumental. It'd be impossible.
For a human, maybe. But the Devil of Lior isn't human.
The Devil of Lior? No way. That's you?
Oh dear, maybe I should have mentioned that first. Might have saved me some trouble. Oh well, best of luck to you.
So that's him, huh? Never thought I'd meet him in person.
No. Stop. Leave her alone. She didn't do anything wrong. Why are you doing this to us? Why? No. Lucy. Don't leave me. I don't want you to die. Oh, a nightmare. Huh? Darling? Why are you looking at me like that? Was I talking in my sleep? I was, huh? What did I say? I mentioned someone named Lucy, huh? Yeah, that checks out. Who is she? Well, I guess I can tell you. We've been together long enough, I'd say. In high school, Lucy was my only friend. We were the only people who understood each other, because we both came from poor families, and were bullied harshly by the other students. During lunchtime, we'd meet up in our secret spot, and hide from the others so we could talk about whatever we wanted. But one day, they found our spot, and we could never be alone together again. The bullying got worse and worse, until one day, she killed herself. I was the one who found her, and now, every time I close my eyes, I see her there, hanging. All I could think was why. Why was the world so cruel? Everybody who tormented her had the gall to act like they never saw it coming, feigning concern like they weren't the reason it happened. After high school, I never found a job. The world doesn't care if you can provide for yourself. It demands your money and soul regardless. I suffered on the side of the road, getting spat on by rich folk, and getting beaten up by entitled teenagers. One day I decided I'd had enough, so I took out a gun and took matters into my own hands. Why should the people who killed Lucy have the right to decide what's right and wrong? Why the hell don't I get to decide too? Whenever I kill an evil piece of shit who deserves it, I'm considered a villain. But when people like Lucy are crushed by the weight of the world and driven to suicide, they sweep that under the rug, and no one gets punished. How the hell is that fair? Everyone knows the system is flawed, but everyone's so reliant on it that they can't even tell their slaves to it. Well, from that moment on, I refused to play along. The only way to be truly free is to just stop caring. Stop caring about what's right and wrong, about following the rules. The only correct way to live is to live your own way. I saw that look in your eyes when I met you. The same look I saw in Lucy's eyes before she committed suicide. I don't want you to end up like her. I want you to be free, like I am, truly free. Even if the entire world's gone mad, you and I will be the last sane people on Earth.
I'll make sure of that. You're hugging me. Yeah. I love you too. I love you more than anything else. You're so precious to me. I was so lonely before you came along. You actually understand me. Everyone sees me as a villain, even Axel. But not you. Even from the first moment we met, when I held you at gunpoint, you never once looked at me with disdain. Quite the opposite. You were actually happy to see me. No one has ever treated me the way that you do, with such tenderness. And not only do you accept my way of life, you admire it. You admire the fact that I'm willing to live life free from expectations, even if society hates me for it. You're the only one in the world who sees me that way. Here I am, this chaotic mess of a man, and you actually see good in me. I'm so grateful for that. I really thought I'd go my whole life without experiencing the love of another human being. But here you are, and you're real. What? No, don't say that. You do deserve me, and you deserve so much more. You're the kindest soul I've ever met, and yet this world has treated you with such disdain. It's unfair. Thanks for being here for me. I usually don't pour my thoughts out like this. From now on, though, I'm going to be strong for you. I promise. Good morning, sleepyhead. Did you rest well? That's good to hear. I hope you're hungry. I'm making some bacon and eggs. Hey, if I remember correctly, you used to have insomnia, right? Mm-hmm. Ever since you joined us, you've been sleeping like a rock. I told you those bags under your eyes would be a lot less heavy if you just learned to loosen up. Food's done. Here, eat up. It's strange that Axel hasn't woken up yet. I'm gonna go check on him. You wait here. Babe? We've got a problem. Axel isn't in his room, and he isn't anywhere else in the building either. He's never just vanished like this before without telling me. Either something happened to him, or he's been doing something behind our backs. I wouldn't think of Axel as the type of person to betray me, but he has been awfully unhappy with me recently, saying stuff like, "You and me are not the same." Maybe he developed a moral compass and decided to turn us in? No, that's impossible. Axel and I are friends. There's no way he would do something like that. If he's not back by this evening, I'll need to head out and track him down. For now, we'll wait here and see if he comes back. It's 8 p.m. He's still not back. Go get your stuff. We're heading out. Don't worry, I know where we're going. When Axel and I first met, he was hired to kill me, remember? Joining up with me was a great betrayal. If there's anyone who would hold a grudge against Axel, it would be the guy who hired him back then. He owns a nightclub nearby. We're gonna go say hello. Well, babe, welcome to Rhythm Palace, the most popular nightclub in Lior. Home to party animals, pimps, stressed out college students, and drugged up addicts. I used to think I would hate places like this, but it turns out I really like the chaos of it. Did you know that if you leave your drink unattended for more than 2 minutes, there's a 90% chance someone will have spiked it when you get back? That's crazy.
Well, let's go find the boss man. He should be at the other side of this club. Let's swim through this sea of people, shall we? Excuse me. Are you the one who runs this place?
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here, Ace.
I don't plan to stay long. I've just got a few questions for you.
You know you're not welcome here. I'm gonna have to ask my boys here to escort you out.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Fine then. I'll have them take you out in a body bag.
I think the girls with their nails done.
Darling, it's gonna be hard for you to get a clear shot on anyone, so stay down and follow my lead. Watch my back and shoot anyone who tries to take us by surprise. He's getting away. Ow! Crap! I've been shot. It's bleeding out badly. I'm gonna need more light if I'm gonna see what the damage is. Hey, babe, let's head to the bathroom so I can deal with this wound. Okay, let's see here. It's bleeding out bad, but it hasn't hit any vital organs, I think. Looks like the bullet didn't go too far in. Watch my back, won't you? I need a moment to pull it out.
Hold it! Don't move!
Whoa! Nice job, babe. You almost got the jump on me. Man, I didn't think there would be one hiding in the bathroom. Alright, the bullet's out. Let's get back to the dance floor, shall we? So where is he? Ah, there he is. Let's chase him. Well then, looks like all your boys are dealt with. Now you'll answer to me.
Fine, please, just don't kill me. Damn it. The stories about you were true. I should have known better than to fight you.
Do you know where Axel is? Did you do anything with him?
Axel? I haven't seen him in years. I want nothing to do with that traitor.
Really now? Because he's gone missing. And if there's anyone around here who'd have beef with him, it'd be you.
I told you I don't know. Now leave me alone.
You're not the one making demands here, pal. You knew him. You're bound to have some idea where he might be. You'd better give me something, or I'll dispose of you.
Well, he might be at Lior General Hospital.
The hospital? Why the hospital?
I don't know. But he went there all the time when he was working under me. He never told me why. Maybe he's got some kind of condition, or visiting a loved one. He always went there in secret without telling me, so maybe that's where he is now. I swear that's the only thing I can think of.
Really? That's interesting. You actually managed to provide me with some useful information. Congratulations, pal. You get to live. Let's go, darling. We've got our next location. Huh? Babe? What's the holdup? Yes. Feel the power flowing through you. This is the power you deserve to have. The power the world took from you when it dared to treat you like a lesser being. Savor this feeling. This feeling is home. This feeling is God. Darling, what are you doing? Darling, you're amazing! Yes, keep going. Make him suffer. Make him scream. Wow. I was wrong to doubt you. You're a fast learner. You really are the best. I am so madly in love with you right now. You have no idea. You've got me all hot and bothered. You're an agent of chaos, just like me. All you needed was a little push. Unfortunately, we need to catch up with Axel. Come on, let's go.
Look, there's Axel. The club owner was right. But the question is, what is he here for? He's at someone's bedside. I think he's talking to them. Let's get a bit closer.
Susie, even if you're not conscious, I hope my words can still reach you. I've been working hard to afford your treatment. I've almost got enough. Just a little bit more, and the doctors will be able to cure you. I've had to do some bad things in order to get that money, but it's all worth it, if it means you'll one day open your eyes again. I hope you can forgive me for being such a bad big brother. I brought you some flowers. I hope you like them. They're roses, your favorite. I just wish it didn't have to be this way. I hate the boss's ideology, but he's right about one thing. The system's broken. The world doesn't care about you. Whether you live or die shouldn't depend on something as arbitrary as money. It's not fair at all. But despite that, I'm going to save you. I swear it, no matter what.
You most definitely will, Axel. And we'll stand by you until the end.
Huh? Boss, what are you doing here?
You disappeared on us. You've been gone all day. We had to track you down.
Sorry for worrying you. I didn't want you to know about my situation.
Why not?
Well,
Do you not trust me?
To put it bluntly, sir, I don't. You've taught me a lot, and helped me closer to my goal. But you're unpredictable. You kill without hesitation. You take joy in the suffering of others. I wouldn't know how you'd react to something like this.
You think I don't understand what it's like to be in your situation? I've told you about Lucy. I've experienced loss.
But clearly that loss has transformed you into something crazy.
Oh, I'm crazy, am I? It's not me who's crazy, Axel. It's the world. You said it yourself. The system is broken. People every day have to suffer for things that aren't their fault. Your own sister might die just because no one could pay for her treatment. I would have thought that you of all people would agree with me that this world is beyond saving.
You're wrong. This world is broken, sure, but it's not beyond saving. I said it before, and I meant it. You and I are not the same. I only hope that one day you realize that this world is filled with good things too.
There are good things. I can't deny that. I have my darling after all, who I love more than anything else. But that's just one small light in an infinite darkness. There's far more bad than good in this world. If the spirit of someone who hadn't been born yet were to ask me if they should come into this world, I would without a doubt say no. It's not worth living a life of suffering, just for the tiny chance of experiencing happiness. If I could destroy this world in its entirety, I'd do it in a heartbeat, just so no one would have to suffer ever again.
Well then, I'm glad you don't have the power to destroy the world.
Maybe not, but I do want to live separately from this world. Not bound by laws, expectations, or even morals. It's the only correct way to live.
You sound like a cult leader. Your ideology is disturbing, as always.
By the way, I got some good news. We're gonna be able to pay off your sister's hospital bill soon.
Really? How come?
Everything's in place. We're ready to begin Operation Ragnarok. And once we do, you'll have enough money to never work again. What's wrong? You look concerned.
I know we've been planning this for ages, but it's daunting. Taking an entire city hostage. We're involving an unimaginable number of innocents.
Relax, Axel. No one will actually die. Once we get the ransom money, the bombs will be disarmed, and that will be that.
And what if we don't get the ransom money? What then?
Then we'll disarm the bombs anyway. If there's nothing we can get out of it, there's no point in killing anybody.
All right. I suppose I'm okay with that.
Let's head back to the hideout. We've got some planning to do. Hey, Axel, look! There's an old karaoke machine in the house. It must have belonged to the previous owners.
It looks pretty damaged. It must be pretty old.
Well, let's give it a spin, shall we? Hey, turn it on. I want to sing something. This ain't a song for the broken-hearted. No silent prayer for the faith departed. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life.
Bravo, sir. Not bad at all.
What are you talking about? My singing's crap. My pitch was off in so many different places.
All part of the charm, sir. You're no professional, but you're still all right for an amateur.
Well, thanks, I guess. Let's get going.